Question 2 from Angie, also in the St. Louis book. How did you go from acting on Blossom to becoming a neuroscientist? So I mentioned it a little bit. When I was on Blossom, I was tutored for all the different subjects. I was going to a regular public school, and for 3 weeks out of every month we were filming, and for the other week I went back to school. But in all of those weeks, I was receiving one-on-one tutoring for all of my different school subjects. And because my parents were educators, it was very important to them that I get a real, honest-to-goodness education. And, as you probably know, working one-on-one with a student is a very different experience, and I'm actually really grateful that I had that experience specifically for when I met the woman who was my biology tutor. And I went to very kind of rigorous academic magnet programs in Los Angeles, and there was, I was born in '75, so this was in the late '80s and into the '90s. There was a kind of unspoken perception that science was for boys and the girls did the other things, and I will say I didn't have the confidence to really fight that. And having a one-on-one tutor, having a female role model who made it so interesting and so creative, and we did models of the cell, and it was so rewarding to learn science this way that it's really how I saw that I could do this. That the passion that I thought was for literature and poetry and music, you can also have that passion for biology. And that's exactly what she inspired in me. Sorry to use that line, but it's true. So after Blossom ended, I went to college. I was 2 years out of high school when Blossom ended. I graduated from school when I was 17, and so at 19, I went to UCLA and originally wanted to study genetics. And took a class in psychobiology because that was what was offered in one of the first semesters there. And I fell in love with the neuron, and that's how simple it was. I saw that voltage graph, and